Darth Malgus is undoubtedly the most proficient and powerful Sith warrior and marauder to ever live, being alive during the time of the Old Sith Empire and the Old Sith Wars during the reign of Emperor Vitiate, otherwise known as Valkorion or Tenebrae. Darth Malgus, after the Battle of Alderaan and a severe injuring by Satele Shan, similar to Darth Vader and his maiming on Mustafar at the hands of his master, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Malgus was forced to don a respirator and make most of his body mechanical, but much less than Vader's, as he kept his mechanical legs and he kept his organic limbs. This made Malgus ferocious on the battlefield with even more stamina and rage than any other Sith Lord at the time. Malgus was bred to be a warrior, but was also tutored and studied in the ways of the Force, with a midichlorian count on par with Mace Windu's. Malgus was the pioneer of many Force lightning abilities and was immensely skilled in it, despite only using its blue variation. He was unquestionably, possibly only second to Starkiller in the proficiency with the blue variation of Force lightning, while some consider him to be equal. Today we will be delving in to one of the most dangerous abilities that Malgus created during his time in the Sith Empire, and as the false emperor of the Sith Order after the supposed death of Vitiate. Join us, acolytes, and ensure that you have adorned your Jedi robes and achieved the rank of Master as we delve into the history books, unveil the text, and uncover ancient holocrons depicting the ability of Force Maelstrom. Force Maelstrom, also known as Force Bombard or Force Bombardment, was a devastating and absolutely brutal combination of the Force powers Protection Bubble, Telekinesis, and Force Lightning, all of which the user of this ability would need adept mastery of in order to complete. First, the user would form a Force bubble around their corporeal body, concealing and protecting them inside from any exterior Force attacks or lightsaber strikes. Then, any loose objects, including people, and around the user, including inanimate objects and non-sentient beings like droids, would swirl around the bubble through the usage of telekinesis. Finally, the user of this ability would devastate the objects by blasting them away with a shockwave of catastrophic and devastating energy and a storm of Force lightning, accompanied by a surge of Force lightning and a shockwave of energy using the Force. Darth Malgus was the pioneer and proficient in this ability to the highest degree, using it to brutally and mercilessly devastating effect on any unprepared enemy that came across it. Millennia later, Darth Sidious, the greatest Sith of all time and one of the most formidable in Star Wars Legends and unquestionably the most powerful in Star Wars canon, used it as a stepping stone to achieve mastery of a much more powerful Force storm in his later years, with an ability that Malgus and Vitiate both used, with Malgus essentially being the stepping stones for Sidious's eventual rise and proficiency and adept mastery over the ability of Force Storm, the most dangerous Force ability to ever exist and one I've made a video on in the past. Members of Emperor Chief Palpatine's black-cloaked Shadow Guard also used this power, as did the secret Sith apprentice of Darth Vader, Galen Merrick. Well, that was the full explanation of Force Maelstrom. Tell me if you like this video. Ensure that you have force choked the subscribe button. And ensure that your lightsaber has cut down the like button, as it is the only way to achieve the rank of Master. Goodbye, acolytes, and I'll see you in a galaxy far, far away.